Division 1 time! Yep, we're looking at the top division of HeroesLounge again, ladies and gentlemen. Team Hype against RossPierrDoll, which apparently is some Polish insult or something. Polish, Russian, I honestly don't remember. At least it sounds out like it, but we already knew that whenever we saw the name. So RPD against Team Hype. And on the left side, we got Nox on Brightwing. We got the Fruit Fly in the game with a KODJ on Phoenix, Halcyon on ETC, the Lucky Egg on the Lost Vikings. Oh yeah, baby. And Lopaka on Karazim. On the right side of the map, 10 Warclaw on Liming. We have Ether on Urel, Makotzel on Mei, Cassia on Anna, and Bronek is playing Falstad. Okay, we got the Vikings in. I'm already a happy panda. Now, for everybody that doesn't quite know what we're looking at here, as promised, I'm going to focus a little bit more in this particular season on Division 1, so that you guys are a bit more familiar with the Division 1 teams, since we also have in most of the tournaments that are being played these days quite a few of the Division 1 players and teams participating and trying to stick it to some of the top teams. And actually, there is a fair amount of top-level players that are also playing in Division 1. Hazops is playing with this team, we've seen X-Ray, and a couple of the boys playing with teams or in teams, Dino and others. So it's actually kind of interesting to see them just go up against other players every now and then. So this is Division 1. Division 1 is the top division within the amateur scene, HeroesLounge.gg. And again, as a bit of a side note, if you guys are looking to play in games yourself, then by all means do that. HeroesLounge.gg is the website. They have a fantastic FAQ over there. They have a Discord server that is quite informative. Doesn't matter if you are 5-man or if you're an individual player. You should always check that out if you want to escape the shit show that is Storm League and play with other players in a more competitive environment. Doesn't matter if you're Bronze or if you're Grandmaster, they have a division for anybody. So as all of this is happening though, we have already our first few attacks coming through here, and there's a lot happening. I mean, with Vikings on the map, that's usually the case. First of all, it seems like Trashwing is going to go down here, but no! Mei is not able to do anything about it. Ooh. With a little to no mana left, we have Li Ming also just barely escaping, but there is action all over the place right now. One team playing with the Global plus the Vikings, and on the other side we see Falstad, the Bird's the word, as they are moving in with him too, going into the Seasoned Marksman build, so we actually have him on a more of an auto-attacker style in this game. But this should still be a spicy one. If you're playing with the Vikings, the idea is of course that you're trying to soak experience with the Vikings, especially in the early game, while focusing on a full 4-man rotation and getting more 4-man pressure out. First blood is in too, as Mei goes down, so she gets eliminated first of all. And we are off to a pretty good start over here. So yeah, once again a pretty cool game to check out. I like it. Pressure at the top lane is still mounting up. And as we're heading into this early game, again guys, quick notice here, and to let everybody know, if you want to support the stream, if you want to support the channel, you can head over to patreon.com/Khaldor. Trying to bring you as much coverage as I can here. We had the Taiwanese tournament the other day. Had of course, in this case also the amateur scene with Division 1 and other stuff, the NA versus Europe matches that we had in the scrims. And if you want to help for me to be able to continue to do that, not only on YouTube or Twitch, you can always do that. Big shout out to everybody that already supports the channel and my work in esports here on Patreon. And again, if you want to check it out, patreon.com/Khaldor. It's very much appreciated, so thanks a lot. Yeah, but also what's appreciated here are these, I was about to say these free kills, but the free XP that I thought made to be is not really coming through. Makotzel makes it to the fountain, and instead it's Brightwing that goes down. The Fruit Fly gets swatted around a little bit, slapped into oblivion, and it's an easy kill, and they also get one of the Vikings. Now, there's a little bit bad news for RPD, because down at the bottom of the map, the Vikings are still holding the lane, and therefore the experience to push that out, even against the Siege Giants. But it seems like Anna is at least able to get the tribute collected. They're trying to come in, but Karazim is a bit too slow for this one. But maybe the kill! They're trying, and Ether might be in trouble here. Ooh, there we go. Nicely done. Nope, Karazim doesn't get it. In terms of talents, most of the stuff still very much standard, actually. I mean, standard talent for Karazim with the Iron Fist, a little bit of a deviation with Air Ally. You have, of course, more wiggle room on the level 4. Oh my god, no! Nope. What is that? Secret weapon. Someone had a brain fart just now. Wow. Honestly, I'm not quite sure if that was an intentional let's trigger a Khaldor rant pick or what's going on here, but this talent is hot garbage, and if you take it, you are trash too. I'm sorry, Bronek, but that's the God's honest truth. If you mispick, then I have no complaints here, but you can't play this shit. This is a garbage talent, guys, and if anybody else tells you differently, they have no fucking idea of Heroes of the Storm. There's literally no excuse for picking this, outside of you memeing, having some fun, or playing Storm League. Storm League, you can do whatever you want, I don't care. So Yrel goes down as Karazim chases the goat and takes her apart, but as I said, you can't pick this trash. Boomerang is way too important if you need Falstad in a global position anyways, because you have that extra AoE and that burst that you need to take the backline minions off. So if you're trying to get a lot of global value out of Falstad, that's more or less a given. There's variations where you can go into Lightning Rod style, where you can give Boomerang up. But Secret Weapon is nothing but a noob trap and should never be taken. Even in the best of circumstances, that talent doesn't give you anything. I mean, seriously, it's such a negligible thing to have, even if you have the ideal circumstance for it, and in a big team fight that pretty much never happens. So don't do that. It's a horrible talent, and it is utterly useless compared to the alternatives. Not what you want to do. That's not an auto attack build. Get that out of your head. This talent is about as useless as Creed of the Hunter for Vala on level 4. So I have no idea why exactly that happened, but RPD need to seriously look at their Falstad build, because that is inexcusable if you are playing on a halfway decent level. Either way, let's let that slide for now. We got 3 kills against 1 for the blue team, and they got the early level 10. So the Vikings are already paying off. We have the stage dive for ETC, even more global pressure now. So we got Brightwing, we got the stage dive ETC, and we got the Vikings. It's a lot of global pressure that they can use. That might, at the same time, though, make the late game a little bit difficult in terms of coordination. So we'll see if they can actually muster that. But they're doing really well with these chases. I like that. Great move towards Ana, and really exploiting the fact that Ana just doesn't have any escapes here. So that was well played. And they are looking for more even. I mean, even Mei is in trouble here for just a second. So they're jumping in deep, and there is the ult. Another kill. Li Ming is down. They need to be careful with that fort, though, but it seems like they're even trying to go for another kill against Mei, and there's nobody that can do anything about that either. So that's a double kill topside. In total, they got 3 kills, including Ana, who's by now back to business. 6 kills to 1, and a really good setup. But at the bottom of the map, the only one trying to interrupt on the tribute channel is Eric, and that's just not enough. So the tribute is handed over, but Akko worth it. I mean, not only do you kill 3 heroes, but you also take a fort down. So yeah, that was definitely worth it. We have Palm on Karazim's side, so also Emerald Wind. I gotta admit, generally speaking, I'm not a Brightwing fan, but given some circumstances, some maps, some compositions, Brightwing can work. Generally speaking, not really a great hero for you to have, but let's not forget the blue team is actually playing a double support composition here. So with that, it's also a bit of different rules. I like Blink Heal a lot more on Brightwing. The few Brightwing players that are, or the few healers that make Brightwing work in certain setups, pretty much exclusively play Blink Heal. This is a bit of a different situation again because of the double support setup. So you can go for a little bit more utility on the hero instead of just to go for that. You have the added mobility with Blink Heal then again as well. So always a little bit of an iffy one. But again, it's a double support, so different rules apply here. They are trying to go for the top though. That is a stage dive, and that's needed because if not for that, then it's an easy curse. There's the heal dart that also connected. They're sliding away again. Careful. Brightwing might be in trouble, but there's the salvo from Phoenix. And we have another kill in. Ana is just not made for it this day. But another support goes down as Brightwing is also eliminated, so they're exchanging kills. Boss is still at the bottom of the map and is pushing through, but ETC dies. And here comes Phoenix. But Falstad has the gust. Their slingshot kill! And the bird is dead too! It's time for the Vikings, baby! And they are mad as hell! Vikings with a double kill against Li Ming and Falstad. And it's not over yet. The Vikings are rushing away again, and the GOAT is in trouble. Viking power, baby! Oh yeah! It's a team wipe. Look at that sexiness over here. First, it looks great for the red team, and then we have the Vikings coming in and just slingshotting the shit out of Li Ming and going for an easy spin to win against the bird. Yep, those Vikings are hungry and they want chicken. That's 11 kills against 3 in the push through the bottom a little bit further. Now the tribute was of course taken by the blue team too, which puts us to 2 tributes on each side. Yeah, it's a fun one over here. They're trying to steal that away. No 7-sided, keep that in mind too, or that could have been a little bit more dicey for Mei than it is, but she's still in trouble. Slides out though, and of course we still have Li Ming here. I have to put something to rest, by the way, because some people might watch this and say immediately like, oh my god, Vikings against Li Ming, that's an insta-win. If you're thinking that, you're also on the wood path, as we say in Germany. Kappa, kappa, kappa. So, one of the... Ooh, well, actually, let's hold that thought for just a moment, because first we have the Avalanche coming out. ETC is also still dancing around here. Sacrifices himself so that they get at least the camp. There's the Gust. Interrupt on the ult on Phoenix. And there's the double kill. They go for the triple. And the Fruit Fly is dead again. Maybe Karazim gets away, and indeed he does. 11 kills to 6, so the red team is getting a little bit more aggressive. The channel happens, and that's a curse. I don't expect them to do a lot with the curse, given the circumstances over here, but at least they're going to be able to slow the opponent down a little bit and make sure that the red team is not getting any momentum in this one. Coming back to my initial point, some people are really looking at this and are saying, hey, you got a Li Ming on one side, the other team runs the Vikings, easy win for Li Ming. Not really the case, honestly. A good Vikings player is not going to give Li Ming a lot of opportunities to really get solid combos out and capitalize on constant resets against the Vikings. And especially after level 16 and the large and in charge, it becomes way more difficult for Li Ming to make any plays, because you can easily try and flank her. And that initial stun that you have with the Vikings on Li Ming makes it really tricky. It's of course a bit of a different story when we have a Vikings player just saying like, screw large and in charge, I'm going for impatience as a virtue, which we see occasionally too. But even with that setup, you still have jump and can therefore avoid some combos from Li Ming. So don't really look at something like this and say immediately like, oh, this is a given from the get-go, because it definitely is. It depends a bit on the skills of the Vikings player, of course, but there's that. ETC, on the other hand, he does not really have too much here, so he goes down. Karazim is able to avoid most of the damage, though, but he might still be in trouble because they're chasing him down hard, but thankfully, there's... Oh, Falstad, I don't think you want to do that. He nearly got value out of his level 7 choice, but yeah, I'm just kidding, he didn't. So the bird flying topside now. And down here at the bottom, they're still fighting. 4 versus... 5 versus 4 on the map. And Falstad, another boomerang talent. This time, a little bit better here. Falstad taking care of the top lane now. 16 versus 16. Karazim goes in a little bit more damage with the 16 talent as well. Way over 100 fists right there. And this game is just crazy. I mean, we're all over the place right there. The Vikings doing damage, killing heroes, soaking experience. 54,000 siege damage for them. Same time now, Li Ming with 47k. Phoenix, some really good moments for the team. Has also the top damage for Team Hype. And it is, slowly but steadily devolving into a bit of a macro game too. Considering that we already have 20 kills. Not quite a given. But the control on the map goes to Team Hype. There's no doubt about that. They are able to do a whole lot of work here, as you can tell. I mean, pretty much the entire map is painted blue. Most of the camps have been claimed by the blue team. And they are doing really, really well on their end now. ETC, again, with his quest completed, 12 minutes into the game. A good lead in experience as well. Vikings still spreading out over all the lanes here, pushing the middle a little bit further, which means that they're going to take down that fort any second right now. And Karazim goes down at the bottom, as the rest of them are chasing Mei in the middle, which did not quite lead to a kill just yet. Yeah, so you gotta be a little bit careful now with one hero down. And they haven't gotten this fort in the middle yet either. But the Vikings are still pushing the top with Balog. I mean, he has the AoE for the team, so there's that. Problematic is the boss pressure at the bot lane, so you have to make a choice. Either you try to contest it or you take the boss at the top, and they decide to contest it. And here we go, pushing them back, trying to put Ana in a bad spot, but ETC is of course also slightly exposed. The Vikings come in as well, force the bird into a quick gust. Urel is down, eliminated by the boss just after we saw Phoenix take down Ana, and they are chasing this even harder. But a really good example of how deadly those Vikings can be against backliners. As as you could see here, even without the Large in charge, the Vikings come in, jump on Falstad, and blow him up nearly instantly. Now there's another chase at the bottom of the map as they're trying to go for May. But Team Hype is really bringing the hype right now. They are hunting them down one after another. And especially Phoenix is just murdering them. Another tribute taken. There's another one in their hands. They could go for the boss right now. There's 4 heroes down on the other side. But some sexy plays here all over the place. I mean, Karazim starting to chase them down. Phoenix looking for those connects with the auto attacks and his ability. You have the Vikings just flanking in and out the entire time, doing a great job there too. And now, of course, the attempt to go for bosses while we have the Vikings still stealing a few of the camps away, thanks to the level 1 talent. So a lot of pressure throughout the entire map now from Team Hype as they are also going for another boss. This one is easy pickings, and that's a level 20 talent, of course, in addition to that too. First of all, we got the Crowd Pleaser, we got the Epiphany right here, and there's a lot of tools now that they can use through those Storm talents as well. Brightwing went into the Fairy Protector. We got also the Fury of the Storm for the Vikings, even more wave clear. And down here, Falstad already playing it out against Balog, who in this case isn't really going to do too much, provided the jump for Karazim, and that's a kill. Nice. And Urel, she didn't really see what she was committing to. So that camp gets stolen away, but there was some sexy play right there. Balog moving in, providing the dash opportunity to Karazim. ETC jumps over, and they easily take the bird out. And that is a push for keep at the bottom of the map. The boss pushing at the top, and full on control from Team Hype right now. Really, really nice plays here from the blue team in particular on this map. Fantastic macro game, and then always looking for the numeric advantage by jumping in with the mobile heroes like Karazim, like ETC with his level 10, and of course Phoenix 2 in addition to the Vikings. They took the keep at the bottom of the map, they took the keep at the top, and now they're already looking for some core damage, and they're doing really well here. So this is starting to look like we could look at a quick game here. 16 minutes in, and it's 82% on the core. If you take another boss, for example, now at the bottom of the map, you could probably end this right here now. Vikings are still pushing, but in this case, yeah, Professor Eric was a bit too late and couldn't really do anything anymore. Olaf is already waiting. Quest is completed for Falstad. There's a Curse Tribute on the other hand. I mean, it's a bit of a dicey situation. You have a Curse Tribute up at the top, but then again, you're looking at the boss down to the bot lane. And RossPierrDoll is not really taking care of this, and that's a problem. They got Avalanche, they got Gust. They are not... they are ignoring this completely. That's a problem. So that's an easy peasy boss pick, and that could be game. Yeah, they screwed up. And now they're also starting to risk their Mei player, as they're a little bit too far out. Easy dodge on a lot of these combos, as you can see. And the tribute hasn't even been taken. The Vikings can easily take care of that big jump. And that's the end of Li Ming. Li Ming is down. They're trying to go for the counter kill, but the palm procs. Karazim is alive. There's the ult. Even Brightwing comes through, drops him into the corner. The curse as the Vikings channel the tribute, and the boss is of course still on the move. We have a nano boosted bird. Those taste the best, or so I'm told, and they are going straight for it. Halcyon might die on ETC, but honestly at this point I don't really think it matters anymore. The bird is down as well. Wind tunnel or no wind tunnel, and here come the Vikings as they are trying to make the play for Anna herself. Everybody is just going for core, and this looks like game 1 will end in favor of the blue team. Great play by them. Urel gets hit by the boss and rooted in, and that is it. The Viking team with the lead in the best of 3 series as Team Hype takes the advantage over the red team. GG. Well played. Game number 2 in our little match here between Team Hype and RossPierrDoll. Division 1 of HeroesLounge.gg, and the lead goes to the blue team as we are heading into the second map. And on the left side of Battlefield of Eternity, we got Nox on Anduin, KODJ on Sylvanas. I don't really know what it means. Keeper of the Jam? Are they looking for, yeah, Jam over here? Keeper of the, I don't know. Lucky Egg on Diva, Halcyon on Garrosh, we got Lopaka on Alarak, and on the right side of the map, RossPierrDoll on Tenorclaf with Li Ming, Ether on Blaze, Cassia on Malfurion, Bronek on Hanzo, and Mark Hotzel is playing ETC. Okay, time to shine. Our 4-man at the bottom of the map with topside Blaze going up against Diva. And yeah, it's party time. Careful, my friend. That could be a kill. And he gets out. Alright. So, easy move for him. What do we have? We got on level 1 the Ether Walk. Have also, in this case, the Block Party. No Proc Rock. Not looking for any kind of globe, simply because it's a 2-lane map, so both of the lanes are quite far away, so it takes ETC a long time to get Proc Rock completed. Unless, of course, you win the Immortals in the early game already, then you get the extra globes that you can take. That makes the process a bit easier. Level 1, we got the full metal over here for Diva. Bit of a different setup for her. Let's not forget that we have actually an Alarak setup. So with Alarak in play, things are definitely going to be a bit more interesting here. Have the chance to stack him quite heavily into the mid game and get that sadism going. At the bottom of the map now, our 4-man, that's the one that we watch out the most, first of all. Nice combo of Alarak already. Yeah, Sylvanas is going to try and follow up on that as much as she can. And the new habits for... Oh my god. Nice save by Anduin. Good job. Anduin gets the save in over here. Okay, there's the escape. The rotation as Blaze moved down, turning it into a 5 versus 4. But that means that Diva is sitting at the top side, very much so alone, and can go for the camp. It's going to take a while, but she's going to get this one. At least is what it looks like. Bottom of the map, though, as Blaze is still sitting tight, that's fine. I'm a little bit surprised. I mean, again, they know that Diva is taking the camp because she's missing on lane. The problem that they have is they're going to lose experience topside now if they don't pay attention to this. They're forced into a fight at the bottom, and unless the blue team loses a few heroes, they're going to walk away with an advantage here. If they get a kill too, this is even better. Like, what? 1-for-1 kill trade. This is still a better position for the blue team. They get Li Ming too? What is happening? Hanzo with a kill? And then he dies as well. And in the meantime, Diva has started to take the towers at the top. But look at that Fiesta at the bottom of the map here. I mean, damn. First we see ETC die, Alarak, Li Ming goes down, Hanzo gets a kill, then he gets murdered. It's a full-on Fiesta at the bot lane. Wer hat noch nicht, wer will noch mal. Everybody gets a kill. You get a kill. You get a kill. Full-on YOLO. Yeah, they're going Nexus Oprah over here. So we got level 4 against level 5. Pretty big lead actually in experience for the blue team as the first objective is about to spawn. We have the level 4 abilities also now taken, which in this case means that we're getting the Chaos Reigns in. And also for Diva, the rushdown. The entire wall topside is already gone. She nearly took the fountain too, which would have been even better. And at the bot lane, they're starting to take the camp down as well. So generally speaking, the situation is around the first objective pretty decent for the red team, I gotta say. For the blue team. So we'll see if they can actually also win this one. Hanzo obviously. Oh, nice. The throw into the Immortal stun. And that's a lot of trouble for ETC. Sylvanas comes in, wants the kill and gets the kill. Nice. Well done. Great kill here. Yeah, a good Sylvanas player is absolutely insane. We've already seen that a few times with Pepe Milady when Go Rider was playing the hero, especially in an Ana combo with a nano boost. He absolutely dominated on this one. And they are, well, doing a bit of damage on the Immortal, but let's not forget they're actually losing out on the halftime show. They will gain the early level 7, so that's worth a lot here. Question is also, can Garrosh maybe do something? Careful. Oh, the flip out. No. That explosion was denied by Anduin. First we have Garrosh actually throw Blaze into the explosion, and then Anduin comes in and just trades the mech out of the fight. The fight still continues though. And that's a kill. That's a double. They're looking for the triple. Level 7 is in. That's a big lead. Oh, what a beautiful setup again. And Sylvanas looks for the kills, but they can't find the third one. 6 kills to 2. That is some serious pressure that we're seeing here. And of course, now they're trying to take the Immortal down as quickly as they can. It's not quite over yet, since the red team has a few heroes on the map as well. So they're going to reduce the shield. Honestly, if Hanzo comes in, they might have a chance of winning this one. And that's just what Team Hype realized now as well. And yep, there comes Hanzo. And you just got Hanzo, baby. You just got Hanzo. That was the first objective. Nicely done. Yeah, and here comes the pressure play again. Bronak jumping out. Okay, Hanzo is even able to take the mech down once again. Oh, and a kill against D.Va that follows. Nicely done. RossPierrDoll over here. They win the objective, even though it's a tiny shield. Just barely 200 hit points on this bad boy. And now they are, of course, able to push to the top a little bit further after they just took D.Va down. Maybe a bit more damage. They finally have the level 7 talent as well. Oh my god, no. Garrosh. Ah, that hurts. Garrosh is dead as well. Bronek is coming in and goes full on Ambroski style, taking them down one after another. The wall has fallen. Now the fort is taking damage too. Yep, it's getting there. With Liming also looking at her level 7. Calamity is in play. D.Va is still at the bottom. Toxic D.Va skin and tint over here. And we have, of course, a Festering Wounds with a Get on the Point by D.Va herself. And yeah, all about the point plays. But damn, that's a little bit of a hefty one into this game. We have 5 minutes in, 6 minutes in. We have 10 kills already. And this game is it's all over the place already. Big fights around the Immortal. The red team still able to execute a bit more Immortal control thanks to the fact that they have a Hanzo in their team. Now D.Va is fighting it out at the bottom of the map against Blaze. At least she was able to take the camp, so that's good. But the rest of the team is still sitting at the top. We just by now a 4 versus 3. They should be able to get that fountain. If they want the fountain, they should be able to get the fountain. Li Ming is now making the rotation, and they're not pushing fast enough. They have the minion wave now though. But yeah, there's a play on the side. Sniffs out Li Ming too. But in an ideal world, you take that fountain down. So let's see if they can. Ooh, they're actually still trying to flank here. And Garrosh is, yeah, slowly moving back. Again, always trying to set it up, but don't overcommit. If you get an opportunity, just jump for it and make the play. But if not, then just take it easy and move back here. You don't want to overextend too hard. If someone gets you in that position, then yeah, you're toast too. There's a lot of poke. But there's the early level 10, and that's of course one of the big advantages they can play around. They got the missiles for D.Va already. D.Va is already moving in. Alarak! And Hanzo gets Alaraked. Nicely done. Sylvanas with the disable right here. They want to go for the fort. And Alarak again setting another kill up. They go for the double. Beautiful plays from Team Hype. Easy double kill for them. 8 kills to 4. And the objective is on the map. Well played around the deadly charge over here. Alarak putting pressure onto Hanzo and blowing him up within seconds. Well done. And of course, Sylvanas helping out with it, coming in with some damage on her own, disabling the fort and allowing the play to happen in the first place. But yeah, nice plays here. And now the chance to go for the objective. And well, Sylvanas is pushing around that as we speak. Halsey is taking a lot of damage from those towers. He needs to be a bit careful. Now that the red team has level 10 abilities too, you gotta be cautious with how you present yourself on that map. So yeah, careful my friend. Explosion, that's not gonna do anything for you over here. And they couldn't even get the halftime show. They don't have the immortal pressure that RossPierrDoll has. That's a big problem. But look at these plays! What a setup again! Alarak with a beautiful one, but they can't get wrecked! Alarak coming in, and the deadly charge value. Still has to get out of this one. Hanzo needs to be a bit careful too, because he could still fall here. Yeah, nice damage, but take a closer look at this one. A work of art. First, Alarak sets the initial attack up against the two, gets them low, and then he just dashes in with the light bomb assist and brutalizes them. Big arrow over here, safe attempt, arrow down, big fight as the halftime show takes place, and Hanzo is dead. And he's not going to be the only one to die here, is he now? They're trying to go for Garrosh. Li Ming gets the kill. And 10 hit points! What? 10 hit points on Li Ming. Alarak is still sitting tight. Is he getting another kill? Nah, he's just trying to get out of here. He's just trying to get out. Actually charges away. Not a bad move, honestly. In that situation, not a dumb move to make. Uses it as a mobility tool and gets out, but oh my god, there's some sexy plays that we're seeing now. And again, the halftime show has been won by the blue team, but they're losing out on this one, aren't they? No, they win it with 300 HP. Such a close one. Last one was even closer, but another close victory. D.Va gets attacked, and she gets murdered. Alarak is here too. He wants to party. And yeah, it's the night this time. But holy hell. Yeah, these light bomb attacks are actually pretty sexy. Now, you have to time that properly, of course, if you want to rush in with light bomb. But I like that they're trying to go for the combo here. It's actually pretty cool. The deadly charge alone that Alarak executes is just so impactful whenever he makes that play. And when light bomb... There we go again! There's the charge, and, well, nobody there on this edge as they're trying to make the play. But now they have an opportunity. Arrow connects with 3. ETC with a slide. And they let it slide for now. Okay. Rest of the team, a little bit low, gotta be careful. And Immortal is also eliminated. Cool game, cool series, I like it. First one was nice, this one is pretty nasty too. 37,000 damage from Hanzo, the top damage dealer in the game. We got Alarak on 27,000. Sylvanas can't really keep up with that right now. She's at 23k. We got Li Ming on 30,000 herself. So, yeah, things are starting to normalize a little bit. At least that what it feels like. But there's still a talent advantage. They have the level 13. Can play around that. Defense Matrix, focus again on D.Va on the 13 talent. Heading straight into the target locked. And starting to throw out a couple of missiles here too. Hanzo, and he's dead again. Alarak shows no mercy in this game. Absolutely none. Here they come again. Bomb is already zoning them out. And that's another fort. The top fort has already been destroyed early on. This is the second one to fall. And now the play for ETC here in the back. There we go. Let's have a look. Still 13 versus 13. Even talents. So that's the problem. But you look at the minimap, different story. To be fair, both of the forts on the side of the blue team have also taken damage, but they still control both of the fountains, the one at the top and the bot lane, which of course means that around the objective they have an easier time falling back onto the lane and tapping the fountain for the fight. Either a quick pre-tap before they go into it, or simply retreating after the first encounters have taken place. Now that we have the next camp taken, it seems like RossPierrDoll could come back into this, since both teams now have the Shaman camp. And again, they got the Hanzo factor. Hanzo and Li Ming have done a very, very good job controlling the objective. Even the last one that was taken by Team Hype only had a few shield points left. Over here, they're trying to go for the mech again. And I gotta say, D.Va got murdered in this game. She already died quite a few times. I mean, this is not really looking that great. As the taunt again, as they're trying to set something up. So far, we didn't... Here we go. Light bomb, backline, and the setup against Hanzo. He barely makes it into the bunker. Barely makes it into the bunker, but this fight is not over. Oh, Sylvanas. So low, but she survives. Garrosh, on the other hand, he is dead. Double kill. D.Va down, Garrosh down. And the red team on their way to another Immortal. They push through the top. They try to take down the fort. Bot lane is defended by Blaze. And the team goes for the easy halftime show right here. No problem. No problem for Bronick. He comes in and is going to drop this easy peasy with the rest of the team. As Ether takes care of the bot lane. Top fort, as already mentioned, is now down. Has fallen. And the fight is going to happen on the left side. As the red team has to attack, blue team is trying to go for the defensive position. Now that D.Va is back, they can at least start with it, but Garrosh is also on the way. Experience advantage hasn't changed though. There's still an early level 16 on the horizon for Team Hype if they just can delay this a little bit further. And then they might be able to turn the tides on the on this setup, because, I mean, again, if you have the 16 talent here, that gives you a big power spike. So if they can stall out for it, then there's a chance. Which puts, honestly, the onus on RossPierrDoll. The red team has to be aggressive right now. And they're looking for an opening. They're looking for Anduin, and they are about to get him. He barely makes it out, God knows how. But the turnaround attempt, ETC, careful, the slide, the mosh, and Anduin with a save, but Garrosh might still be in trouble. The heals are coming out. Garrosh actually survives, and down here, Hanzo is dead. It's Sylvanas with the kills. Alarak comes in too, but he can't save Garrosh. Instead, we're having Li Ming with the kill attempt, and they're focusing on the Immortal, and this time RossPierrDoll is gonna grab it. Well, are they? They should be able to. They're still poking, but at least the D.Va explosion pulled them back a little bit further. But, oh my god, no! They still can't take it! It's 144 hit points! Are you serious? Are you freaking serious? D.Va is starting to chase down Li Ming up here. The rest of the team is getting some damage done. Blaze, on the other hand, he says, I'm done with this shit, boys. Goes for it and locks it in. And that's a big shield right now. But oh my god. That game is really crazy. 16 talents will be ready for the red team as they push. And it's a 5 versus 5 on the map. So that's the best chance that they have. And, hello, team? Alarak just invades the other side and says like, okay guys, I'm gonna pull it off right now. Let's do this solo. Goes 1v5, eats the arrow, the slide, light bomb, and he's about to get out, isn't he? What a play again. Alarak is keeping his team in this game. Bottle Fort has fallen, by the way. The Immortal is going for keep now, as the fight sent us around the right side of the map. Everybody is just ignoring what's happening over here, so that might be a bit of a problem. But if they can get another kill, maybe they can even go for the keep. Remember, they got Sylvanas, so they have a chance here. ETC is dead. Sylvanas moves in, says hello, boys, and is starting to get the damage connected. And now they have to do some work because that Immortal is not slowing down on the other side. But it's losing the shields. They're not making the commitment, though. They're not committing to this. And how much damage does that Immortal do? I mean, this is not looking good. Team Hype is honestly in a bit of trouble over here. So they have lost a lot. They lost one Immortal. That thing had full shields. Well, not quite, but it was close. And now it's about to take down that Keep. And I think the Keep's lost. Keep's a goner. That Immortal took down the Fort and the Keep. So that's a huge victory for RossPierrDoll. They are ahead now. They are behind in experience. Don't get me wrong. They're also behind in kills. But they're heavily ahead when it comes to infrastructure on the map. Keep down for the blue team? Yeah, that's a problem. Now, damage output, 47,000 and 46,000 for Sylvanas and for D.Va. We have Alarak trailing behind a little bit. Still an impressive 45k that he brings to the table. With 6 deaths, Hanzo is at 62,000, still holding the top numbers in the game. With Li Ming, honestly, trailing him with just 6k. She's at 56,000 herself, so not too shabby. But obviously, Hanzo is dying way too often. And you can't really blame him for it too much. I mean, it's really just Alarak diving on his ass whenever he can, getting that light bomb in play too. So they really need to shield Hanzo a little bit. He doesn't have an easy game here, by no means. So 14 kills to 10. We still have a bit of additional bot lane pressure through the camp that was just now taken by RossPierrDoll. They won game 3. This is a best of 3 series, and they won the 3rd game here. There's no doubt about it. And this is a close one. Yeah. A little bit of a scouting scatter that we see here. And top lane is going to be pushed out any moment too. Should take the walls down as well, just to make sure that they don't leave any vision up for the opponent's team, which at this point is becoming more and more important. And yep, there we go. Moving through the top, moving through the bottom. Well, Furion is getting a little bit of damage in over here, but they're starting the rotation. Uh-oh! Checking the bush here and running straight into Garrosh is like, yeah, sorry boys. We already got the camp. So it's all about the Shaman camps right now. This one should be blown to pieces easily before the Immortal comes up. Don't really think that the red team is going to have problems with this at the bottom of the map either. So there's that. And yes, now we are half a level away from level 20. As they're slowly coming in. And already a position for the blue team. Now keep in mind, when it comes to Immortal pressure, they're definitely in a bit of a worse situation. They're trying to sneak the wall though. Yeah, Sylvanas is coming in saying like, guys, well, we're here, let's just attack the wall. So they blow this to pieces, they go for the wall, and they force the red team to react with the 2 melees, or 3 melees, actually sitting at the side and anchoring the play. Couldn't take the tower down though, but they have to take the fight now. And D.Va is split from the team a little bit. Here comes the arrow, that one's missing hard. Even the Gladiator's medallion has been used for this one. Backline hit by the wailing arrow from Sylvanas, and they're of course buying time. They want the 20. One of the biggest reasons of why they went for the play in the first place. Just trying to buy some time, get the level 20 talent, and then take the easy position around the objective. And there it is. The hasty bargain is in, and it's time for Alarak. Alarak is wrecking hard, and they're going for the kills. Hashtag worth it as Sylvanas dives over the wall, takes Li Ming down. She gets her ass moonfired by Malfurion, but it's still a 3 versus 3 on the map, and with a level 20 talent in their hand, Team Hype therefore has a bit of a lead. But the bot lane is getting problematic. Bot lane is an issue. So right now, that's a big problem for them, considering that there's 3 catapults pushing through the bottom of the map. The fight itself here in the middle is also escalating quite quickly, since there's the bunker, and Alarak. Uh-oh. Okay, cleanses out, unstoppable, tries to make a play here. There's another flip, Garrosh still looking tight, but yep, there's a move by Alarak. Can go in, and charge! Yeah, that's a kill right there. Nicely done. Alarak making it happen, getting another kill, gets thrown forward a little bit too, is looking for another setup. Anduin is throwing light at Malfurion. And instead they're going for ETC right now. It's time for some burgers. We need more beef in this game. Makotsu, on the other hand, needs to be careful right now. And he's not the only one. Seems like Garrosh overstayed a little bit. Goes straight for the Indomitable and tries to move away. Another arrow that missed. Oh my god, that missed hard. Second one in a row now for him. Had some fantastic arrows earlier. Oh my god, Alarak, calm the fuck down. There's another kill as they are just calamitying the arrow. Careful. D.Va coming in. Guys, everybody that just died earlier is now coming back to business, and they are fighting this one out. There's Sylvana. She says hi as well. Comes in. Ooh, and tries to go for the kill, and she gets the kill. What is this game? All over the place right now. What the hell? ETC dies too, but what the fuck? 5-man team wipe, and just look at this little setup that we saw here. This is where Alarak started all of this up, where he gets the 6 city kill, and then shortly after they are going for the calamity kill against Garrosh. That honestly started an absolute caravan of kills that came through here. Total domination. But now that that snowball has happened, they went for a keep, and now they're trying for core apparently. Bot lane keep is down, and nobody even gives a shit about the Immortal still sitting in the middle of the map. We have 21 kills against 13, and they're going for core. Malfurion is going to be back in 2. Not sure that's going to be enough. Core has fallen. The question is it falling quickly enough? 60%, and we're down to 50. Li Ming in 10 seconds. I don't think that's enough time for Li Ming to come back. I think the game is over before she's going to reappear in the game, and that's the case. A 2-0 victory for Team Hype, ladies and gentlemen, in a beautiful series against RossPierrDoll. GG, and well played.
Thank you everybody for watching the video today. I hope that you enjoyed the show and the commentary. And keep in mind that the spoiler protection that is going to run for the rest of the video is made possible by all the support on patreon.com. So guys, if you want to support my work, if you want to help me start new projects and keep the spoiler protection in place, please consider heading over to patreon.com/Khaldor. There's also a link in the YouTube description, and check that out. Thanks in advance, and see you guys next time with more esports coverage here on Khaldor TV. Have a great day.